Alright, we're going to be covering the elite algo scalping strategy that I found to be very effective. This scalping strategy is very easy to use, and if you're coming into using elite algo for the first time, or if you're an experienced trader, the strategy could be a way to where you can get some really quick wins and do it in a really efficient manner. So let's get right to it. The elite algo strategy is really for people who want to have an efficient and fast-paced trading style. So if you're looking for a way to where you can get in and out of the markets and be able to do it in a very safe but very professional way, then this is going to be the perfect strategy for you. And I'm going to walk you through, one, how to set up the elite algo software to where you can perform the strategy, and two, how the strategy even works and what to do when you're trading with it. So with the elite algo setup, this is what we're going to do. First, you want to go in and obviously add the elite algo oscillator and algo system. Once you have that added, you want to go into the elite algo system. And one thing you want to enable, you want to go ahead and enable the dashboard. That's going to be really, really key for you, especially when it comes to scalping. So enable the dashboard. And then two, you want to obviously show your signals. And I'd like to put the signal sensitivity at 1.45. That's what I like to use for the elite algo system. The other thing that you can do is go into the elite algo, make sure your trend cloud is on, and then make sure your trend only signals is on. And then the only other thing you're going to do is you're going to go into the elite algo oscillator, and from there, make sure that you have it on elite breakout filter, and just use the default settings after that. When you first see it, you may see it on, I believe, trend mode, where it looks like this. So you just switch it from trend mode to elite breakout filter. And this is going to be really key in finding those momentum shifts to where you can line up with the trade that we're looking for with this system. So with that in mind, let's get right into it. The first step is making sure that you have the 3-minute time frame selected. You can use pairs from the US dollar, you can use pairs on GBP, pairs and Euro pairs. Those are the three combinations of pairs that I would focus on. As long as it had one of those combinations, then I would trade that pair. With the exceptions of very low volatile pairs like Euro Swiss franc, pairs like that won't really work well with the strategy. You want to have more medium volatile pairs and then also more high volatile pairs, and that's just based off of how they move. You want to have some good movement with this scalping strategy. The second thing you want to do is make sure that you are trading not only with the 3-minute trend, but on the bigger trends. And what I would pay attention to, and I can actually show you, is within the dashboard, you want to pay attention to the 15-minute and a 1 hour. And you want to trade pairs that are in trend, have the same trend on these two time frames. So Euro US dollar at this moment has both a bullish trend. Another thing you want to pay attention to is trend strength. You want to have your trend strength at least above 60% to trade this. So trade on a smaller time frame, make sure that the bigger time frame matches, and make sure that your trend strength matches. Now that you know which direction to trade and what time frame to trade it on, this is what you're looking for when it comes to your trade itself. So within that trend, so this, for example, this is an uptrend. Within that trend, you want it to be to where you have a impulse, pullback, and a confirmation to continue the trend. That's what we're looking for in this setup. So with the elite algo oscillator, that's what you're going to pay most attention to. And the oscillator is going to show you that expansion, that cool off, which is this red here, and then you start to have that confirmation for trend to continue. So the way you break this down, the way you filter this out is you want it to obviously show green bars here, like it's before your trade. You want it to show that to make sure that you're also within trend and momentum. Then you want to see a collection of red bars. So it could be anywhere between 3 bars to 6 bars to 8 bars. And you want it to be in a row, like a cluster like this. It could be in a row. Because the reason is, when you have that 3, 4, 5 bars, that's letting you know that there was downward momentum, there's downward momentum going on. What you then wanted to do is to come off of having these back-to-back red. It can go into gray, or it can go into gray and go right into green before your signal. So you want it to be red, and then at least be gray after, go from red to gray at the time of the signal. If it's green at the time of the signal, like right turn green, like maybe 1 or 2 bars into the green part of your trade, or the candle matches up with 1 or 2 bars in on green, that's a very good confirmation. So when you get that smart buy, or even just a regular buy, you've had that red, gray, green, or the red and gray turn to gray, then that's going to be a good entry to get in. And with the scalping strategy, you want to have a positive risk to reward ratio, maybe like a 1 to 1.5. So for every $1 you're risking, you want to have a $1.5 reward. So, for example, on Euro USD, I would do something like a 10 pip stop loss. So like, let's look at that, for example. A 10 pip stop loss and a 15 pip take profit. 15 pips, it'll be right there. And with that type of setup, I would only have to be maybe 45% accurate to be profitable. But Elite Algo is going to give you way higher accuracy than 45% by following the confluences that you can put on the chart. And with this, you're getting a lot of confluences. You have the dashboard, you have the trend strength, you have the trend cloud, you have the oscillator, and you have the signals themselves. So putting that together in that way will give you that great amount of confluence. So you can kind of just go through, we can kind of look at the different setups here. Let me minimize this a little bit so you can look at that and see that that would have been a winning trade. Not everyone's going to win. And then this would have been a winning trade. This would have been see if it wins later on. That would have been a losing trade. And the main thing you want to do, because I noticed that this is Asian session, you want to trade within session. So for Euro USD pair, you want to trade primarily London and New York. As you get into Asian session on Euro USD pair, the accuracy is going to start to drop. So if I'm going back into session here, this is London, New York session in this area. You already got downtrends. That's where you're going to start to see more accuracy in the setup. You're going to start to be more accurate with it, because obviously it's trading within the business cycle of the markets. So you want to be able to have trend, you want to be able to have this confluence, and just keep in mind, if you change time frames, or even if you change like volatility, so Euro USD is a medium volatile pair. Say you go to a high volatile pair, something like a GBP JPY, a Euro AUD, something like that. I wouldn't recommend doing a 10 pip stop loss for that. Maybe you have to go to like 13 or 14 and have a 20 pip take profit. And keep it like that. So that way you can respect the level of volatility, which increases the range of the candles. And you want to be having a reasonable part management when it comes into trading, because so many traders can have good entry systems but have horrible risk management, not really understand and prepare for what they're trading, and that can throw off their numbers and their winning numbers when it comes to them actually trading. So with this at Elite Algo, the strategy, the scalping strategy, you'll put yourself in a position to where you can have a great interaction with the markets, getting better trades, win more trades, and ultimately be happy with your trading experience using the Elite Algo system. So let me know in the comments how this helps you. And then let me know in the comments if you are brand new to trading, because I'll have some videos for you if you want to really get good at trading. That'll be completely free. So just put in the comments that you're a new trader or you're still learning, even if you maybe came in and out of trading, and we'll get you some information to where you can really have a strong foundation. Because I have a small foundational course that'll help you become the best trader you can be within trading, all here on YouTube. So whether you're new in trading, and then for people who are looking for the Elite Algo system, I'll put a link in the description so that way you can have access to it. I'll also have a promotional code with the Elite Algo system in the description. So you must go in the description to see it, or I'll also place it here on the right side of the video so that way you can see it within the video frame. So hopefully this helps, and I'll see you at the next video.